It was a bright Saturday morning. Professor Lewis Carter, a philosophy teacher, decided to take his students on a field trip instead of a normal classroom lecture. He was walking with Adrian, Mark, Leon, Oliver, and a few other students as they walked on a dusty road near a village market. Suddenly they heard a loud shout, "Hey, stop, don't pull!" They turned around and saw a farmer trying to drag a wild goat with a thick rope. The goat was huge, strong, stubborn. It refused to move. Its feet were buried in the dirt. The farmer was sweating, pulling with all his strength, but the goat stood like a rock. Adrian laughed. "Sir, this goat looks like Hulk." Mark said, "He's going to destroy that man." The students were enjoying the scene, but Professor Carter saw something deeper. He walked toward the farmer and said, "Sir, one moment, please." Then he turned to his students. "Come here, I want to show you something important." He pointed at the scene. "Tell me, who is actually in control, the man over the goat or the goat over the man?" Leon replied quickly, "Sir, the man is in control. He's holding the rope." Oliver added, "Yes, sir, the goat is tied, so the man is the master." Professor Carter smiled. "Looks correct, but let's see the truth." He stepped forward, took out a sharp knife from his pocket, and cut the rope. The rope snapped. Everything went silent for a second, and then the goat exploded into a run, jumping, kicking dirt, rushing straight toward the open fields. The farmer screamed, "Hey, stop!" and he ran after the goat, slipping, falling, getting up again, chasing with all his energy. The goat kept running, free and wild, enjoying its freedom, not caring about the man at all. Professor Carter watched quietly. After a few minutes, the farmer came back, covered in mud, tired, breathing heavily. He said hopelessly, "I just wanted to take it to the barn, but it doesn't care about me." Professor Carter looked at his students. "Now tell me, who was actually tied?" The students became silent. Mark whispered, "Sir, the man was tied." Adrian lowered his head. He wasn't pulling the goat. He was pulling his own need. Professor nodded. "What you saw today was not just a goat running away." He drew a simple picture in the dust. A person, a rope, a wild animal. He said, "You all have goats inside you too. Anger, fear, jealousy, ego, regret. You think you hold them, but the truth is, they hold you." Oliver asked softly. "So, sir, how do we become free?" Professor lifted the knife in his hand. "By cutting the rope, by letting go of the mental weight. When you stop giving attention to a negative thought, it runs away by itself, just like the goat. Freedom is always a choice, and real happiness lives inside a quiet mind." Later, while walking back, they saw the goat again under a tree, calm, peaceful, quietly eating grass. The farmer slowly walked toward it, carrying a bucket of grain. The goat looked at him, paused, and then slowly walked toward the food. Professor Carter said, "You see, when you stop chasing things, they settle on their own. Peace doesn't come from forcing. Peace comes from letting go." If you want this message to reach more people, like the video, share it, and subscribe to the channel. I'll return soon with another meaningful story. Until then, stay grateful, stay patient, and keep moving forward.